So, welcome to another video from the Vickers MG Collection and Research Association. This one's a little bit of a bigger set for us to play with, and what we're going to do is replicate the loading plans that the Australian, I think this is second 3rd Machine Gun Battalion were using their Jeeps for, to use use a single Jeep to carry 2 Vickers machine guns and all the kit. So these photos we've got from the Australian War Memorial, and we've got all the kit ready to load up. So we're just going to try and replicate it and sort of talk through what we're doing, really. We've had to make a couple of sort of compensations because we don't have exactly the right kit, but we'll mention those as we do. We're probably going to get this completely muddled up and wrong way round, and what do we need, what don't we need? Well, they give us some nice kit layout photos that was taught through them, I suppose. The first one, we've got the 2 spare parts cases. We've then got 2 aiming lamp, Mark III aiming lamp cases. We've got the oil can case, and then behind we've got 2 Bren gun utility pouches. Not really sure what's going in those, but we know the Australians used their basic pouches to carry their spare parts kits in the jungle, so maybe it was part of that. Maybe it was just Bren mags. Quite possibly could just have been the Bren mags for the section Bren, because every Bren had a section. The next photo shows the 2 transit chests being carried. In front of that is the rangefinder case with the cover strapped to the front of it, but then on top of these 2 wooden boxes. Now these 2 wooden boxes are the Mark I dial sight box, we believe, quickly replaced in British service by the Mark II Star, and that's all we've got. We've only got the Mark II, which is the metal box. We haven't replicated the Mark I boxes yet. We haven't got enough detail to do it right, so we haven't done it yet. So that's one of our compensations. Then what else were these? These are all the loading diagrams. I think if those are the loading diagrams, it means we can get started. So looking at the base layer here, we'll use this and we'll start to load up. So we need the 7 number 8 belt boxes along the back here, and I don't know how they all fit. And again, that one was full, wasn't it?
That was full, yeah.
I think it's just the one that's full. So the 7 number 8 belt boxes all fit in there quite nicely like that. And then what we have done is replicated the H26 belt boxes. This came up in a conversation the other day. Now the H26s are these flat belt boxes. They hold 2 of the H26 liners, and what they've got is they've got 2. You can see the handles on either end, and then you've got a big long handle on the side so you can carry it one-handed. They are sat in the middle, aren't they? We've got 2 in the middle, like upright, and then so we've got a couple of originals that we based it on, and then 2 which actually doesn't fit very nicely. I wonder if that doesn't fit there, but it must go somehow. Maybe the belt boxes have to go in after. Will that one go in over there? There's enough width. Yeah, there's enough width. Maybe they just weren't fat knackers and they had the seats forward.
Or they've taken the
foot steer.
That one fits.
Oh, okay, you've got that like that. So this one I can't move because the seat is obviously fixed. Take those 2 number 8s out. Let's get that out. They're not gonna go.
Yeah.
Are they? Put one of them back in. Oh, there we go. Well done. One of those military things that you have to do everything in exactly the different right order. It will go, will it? Oh, we got. Wait, let me turn that round, because that big buckle that's at that end, then it might take that one out, put that one in. Wow. Yep.
Yeah. Sort of.
Yeah, it's sat up on the
Brace.
back brace there. Okay, well, maybe that's the same. Maybe that's the same. We now need the aiming nightline peg bag and the 2 aiming posts. And what we've also got, you see, they've just put those in there. I think they've got one round one way, one round the other. I think it's got a couple of spare barrels, maybe. You can't really see it there. It looks like there might be something else there. And then the tripods. Oh, I'm going to put that one over the other side. I'll put this one up this side. Tripods sit like that, but then they've got this inside leg. Take that off. I need to spin it round.
But it won't work on this.
It will. Spin it the other way up. That's it. Yeah. They've got them like that. Where'd that bit of paper go? Ah, it's on the other side. Double-sided. Brilliant. So they've got that up like that. So then lock that back down. And over each of these...
It's slightly different because the tyre...
okay, so we've taken the spare tyre off just to make it easier to move about. And then we've got a flash eliminator. And I've got a flash eliminator. And you've got a hose. And they've, oh, wait a minute, what have they done? They've put the hose twice, by the looks of it, through the flash eliminator. So that it stays nice and tight, maybe 3 times? Twice. So that's up, out of the way, and all there. Now, that's quite unexpected. The reason being is because the flash eliminator is normally carried with the spare parts case. So it's not, it's being carried on the hose. They've got that tucked away there. So that's the base layer. I think we can see everything there. Tripods on either side, legs up. As I said, each of these have got 500 rounds in. So we've got 2,000 rounds plus the another 1750, so we've got 3,750 rounds of ammunition there. This is clearly empty at the moment. Maybe one day we'll try it full. Tom, could you just grab me that shallow liner so I can just show? Yeah. So this is the shallow liner that fits in these boxes. In comparison to the British H29, we've got the H26 to the H29. So that will fit the same as that because that has a wooden thing in the base there and then 250 rounds on top. They decide you don't need the wooden base in the bottom of that one. But yeah, so we talked about this in the belt box carrier video we did the other day. If anybody knows of sources of these, please do get in touch. Now, next layer then on this is the gun chests. Oh no, there's a middle layer. Middle layer. So we've got the 2 aiming lamp boxes. Did I not get those out? Grab them from behind you. See up the back there? So 2 of those. While you're doing that, I'll put the spares cases in. Spares cases, so 1 in each corner, like that, I think. And then this tucks in there, in front of it. They've spread those out. And take that one. And then the oil can case fits between. Oh, fits underneath those, and in there. It's like a Jeep was made to fit some of this stuff, isn't it? And then the 2 Bren sup pouches fit in the middle here. And I think that, spot anything else on there? I think that's all that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Australians are using like a 4-gallon can, I think it is, a flimsy, instead of a jerry can on the back. So yeah, we don't have one of those. So we would just put a jerry can on there. And then top layer is the 2 transit chests fitted as far forward as possible. Got one end, yep. Let's see if they fit with the tripod legs like they are. They don't look. Oh, yes they do. Yes they do. Cool. One gun. Clearly they're empty. And then number 2 gun. One day we will have to do it full. Maybe we'll do it on the way to a shoot or something.
Yeah.
Rock up like that. That would be quite cool. Then we have the rangefinder chest in the middle. Let's say the rangefinder chest has got the case strapped to one side of it. So I assume it's actually upside down because you can't see it in that photo. And there's an alternative angle here, look. So you can't see it there. Looks like it's got leather straps around it, so maybe it's the earlier variant of the case as well. Now we are struggling for space there because you'd fit these 2 9mm ammunition boxes in this gap, and we haven't got that space. Maybe that's because, again, these seats are a little bit further back than they should be. Because everything, you know, this is a standard size, it doesn't change. This is a they're standard sizes. The only thing I can think is
Possibly. The
this one's laid back a bit more.
yeah.
Oh well. So what we don't have those 9mm ammunition boxes, which are smaller. So what we thought we would drag out are the 303 H13s, but they're not fitting. They're not going to fit at all, are they? Because they are inside the inside the roof bars.
This is. There doesn't seem to be a gap between these latches.
Have we got a bit of a gap there because of the? Are you reckon it might just be that? I mean, admittedly, yes, we're using the wrong boxes there. So I would say the only way I mean, this isn't moving,
No.
so that isn't going to fit.
There's this gap here
Yeah,
where these
where those latches are.
would move, give you another inch.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Pop. Let's no, pop this on its side. No, that doesn't give us any more.
Sit lower.
You reckon it's lower than the latches? So we've got something.
Get those animal lamp boxes lower.
They're not going to go any lower. The handles might. But certainly at this end it isn't, because again we sort of had to squeeze it in. I genuinely think the seats are just pushed forward a little bit. How you doing? No luck? Yeah, let's see what that does. Let's put the boxes in first. Again, maybe the boxes we're using are too big. Sorry, mate, fingers. That's not going anywhere near there. So let's take those out and just try. Now this is a H3 ammunition box, which is .455 ammunition, 9mm, 20 rounds of 5-inch drill go in there as well. And I wonder if those are like later H3s that would fit anyway. So if that would fit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there we go. That's another compensation about how things fit. We've got one of them in each. And then what you can also see from this photo is the 2-gallon cans are sitting between the driver's seat. That's it. Yeah, literally one's just round that way, one's sat down below like that. That's quite smart. I'm not sure if you can see that from that angle, so we'll check it in a minute. And then what have we got left? So what's left on the floor? 2 dial sights. So those are in the wooden boxes, and given the space that we've got, I reckon they go in front of the condenser cans there. And then that's it. So that looks to me to be everything. You spot anything else on? No. I don't think any of these, we're missing anything. Are we, Tom? No. So that's 2 universal carriers worth of kit, with the exception of it's half the ammunition. So 3,750 rounds, it'd be 4,750 for one gun on a universal carrier, 3,500 on the truck. So it's half the ammunition, but bearing in mind that you then see them towing trailers.
Yeah.
That's where all the other ammunition is. But that's quite neat. There we go. I'm not sure if you could see that. We'll check in a minute. That's where the 2 dial sights are fitting, the condenser cans, the 2-gallon cans, aiming lamps, and the nightline pegs in there. 2 of the transit chests, tripods, rear view. You can see everything in there as well. So we'll take some stills, add those, and hope that was interesting. If you've got a Jeep and 2 Vickers guns, try it. Why not? Maybe we'll try it full one day and let you know how it struggles up the hill. Right, Tom's had an idea about how this might be our problem. Go on. I know I've got the mic. It should pick you up.
So in this photo we have the webbing case for the bar and Stroud rangefinder. However, with it fitted, where's that photo?
Which one? No, that's that one.
That is that one.
Yeah.
So the gap here, difference in height between the rangefinder box and the transit case is significantly more. So I think they've removed the webbing case and stashed it somewhere else.
So if we take this case off,
then this case will fit
anywhere, or the case. If you've watched our rangefinder vids, it's a wooden box is called the case, and the webbing cover is called the cover. No, it's not a box in a case, which always throws me a bit. So you reckon that?
You do that up, and then it sits
lower, so that it goes under the catches.
Yeah, on the.
There we go. Oh, that probably moved the camera. Sorry if you get seasick. And then these. I mean, again, this isn't. These don't fit, but they are. That is more. That is more similar. Bigger space and much more similar. So where's that H3? There it is. I still don't think that's enough room.
No.
So I still go with my theory that the seats were a little bit further back, because Australians in 1944, 45 were probably thinner than what we are now. But that's certainly more like it, isn't it?
Yeah.
And maybe, no, I was going to say maybe they've got the bars pushed back a little bit, which is possible. But again, there's a gap the other side of that. So, but yeah, that certainly seems to give us that ability to get this lower than the catch, yeah. So, anyway, there we go. All the links to all the photos will be in the commentary. All of the links to obviously our Patreon. Please do support us there. Or www.patreon.com/VickersMG. And we'll put all of this information on our Jeep page that's on the Vickers website as well. So you'll be able to head along and look at that and learn about how the Jeeps were used with the Vickers machine gun. So again, thank you for watching. Please head over and support us, like, share, subscribe, and do all that good stuff on social media. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like and share the video and subscribe to the channel. Please support us on Patreon if you're able to, and let us know of anything you'd like to see in the future. I look forward to hearing from you.